Alrighty, let's do this. We are doing a Daybreak character list. So I finished the game 2 weeks ago. I'm currently writing a video essay regarding the ending and the overall story. I'll see when I'll finish it. Because I have a lot of thoughts to this game, especially to the final chapter. I'm starting with this introduction because the first character we're going to rank is Van, and Van is a special character because I enjoyed him a ton. Wait, let me check why the music is so quiet. Oh, I can turn it up a little bit. Alright. So, Van. Alright, maybe I should first talk about the tiers. We have best, we have great, and now the music is too loud again. We have best, we have great, we have good, we have alright. I feel nothing, bad, hate, and literally who are you, because I have a bad memory and there could be some characters I don't remember, bear with me. And I also have to say that I finished this game, I started this game when there was the unofficial fan localization. Wait, let me get my microphone a little bit closer to myself. And I had a break of a couple of weeks, maybe months, because of illness and because I also was a bit burned out of the game, which happens a lot for me with Trails. Not because I don't love it, I absolutely adore Trails, but they are long games, and I talk with every NPC, and it can get a little bit tiresome. So bear with me if my memory is a little bit hazy. So back to Van. I really enjoyed Van. He's such a mature character, which is a very welcoming change in Trails, especially after going through 5 games of Cold Steel with a bunch of school kids. Yes, I know they grew up, they got more independent, yada yada yada. Until the last chapter, I probably would have put Van in great, and then he was a carbon copy of Reem. He was like, no, I cannot help, I cannot accept help from friends, I have to sacrifice myself. And when he made those lies, I actually thought he was lying with the lies, and that he just wanted to push his friends and he had a plan inside. But no, he just straight up lied to them. And God, this is all topic, mostly topic of the video essay I'm doing, but that last chapter really damaged my reception of rank. This is going to be a long video because I have so much to talk about. I don't want this to be a tier list of like, oh yeah, let's put this in S rank and yada yada, we just go on. Van is still a good character. Overall, he would still deserve to be in great, but I'm sorry, the last chapter just made so much damage. Maybe I'll change him around. He could be an alright. He could be in great. Let's see. I probably have to make some changes afterwards anyway. What I wanted to say is, if I didn't already, the tier list is mostly positive, as you can see. We have a lot of positive with best, great, good. Alright is still positive, because we want to stay positive. And I barely hate any character, because there's no Angelica in this game, I believe, so it's okay. Anyway, moving on. Agnes. Agnes is a mixture of the young, naive, school stereotype, but also look how independent she already is, and she's probably the character with the most growth in the game, going from very shy in the first chapter to standing up to her father and her schoolmates in the last chapter, where she's like, no, I have to do this, and I have my reasons. It's not throwing my life away, I have reasons to do this. I cannot put her above Van, or I think I shouldn't. So, God, I'm already struggling. I already want to put Van in great, but we'll see. I'll put her in good for now. Fairy. I feel like I'm so harsh because my first thought about Fairy is, yeah, you're alright. Because a problem I have with this game is, what did the main characters do outside of their own introductory chapters? And Fairy did not do much. She had her interactions with her brother in the second to last chapter. She did not have that much interactions after that, I believe. Maybe my memory's hazy, but I'd put her in alright. I guess she's a good character, but we'll put her in alright for now. Moving on. This is going to be way too long. I have not made any notes because I wanted just to go, hey, I go in, I'll rank these characters, give my opinion to them, and just move on. Aaron is great. I love Aaron, which is very uncommon for myself because I really don't like the I'm the hotshot character who's a little bit annoying and a little bit pervy. I really don't like this character trope, but there are so many scenes where Aaron has surprised me with his maturity, and he just brings so much to the cast for me. And I would have never expected this in the first chapter. I really enjoyed Aaron. He's a great character, which is why he's in great. All right. Rosette, I'm torn between good and great because I love Rosette. The introduction, the first cutscene with Rosette is probably the most badass introduction of any Atreides character I've ever seen. I loved it so much. And she also had her time to shine in the chapter of Cutler, for example. She didn't fall into the background entirely. She's great. Let's put her in great. No? Yeah. Alright. Cutler. I have to be honest, I did not like Cutler in his introductory chapter. He just wasn't clicking with me. He was a bit annoying. Is he a I feel nothing? I know that I liked him in the last chapter. There was some character growth with him opening up. There's still some secrets about him, like his. I'm pretty sure I have not read any spoilers regarding Cutler in the second game, but probably Cutler being trans is one thing. I feel nothing. I believe maybe alright, but nah, I feel nothing. Judith. Also torn between good and great because some things just were really off with what's his name? The armor guy. God, people are going to hate me that I don't remember all the names, but it's not because I forgot them because they're lame or something, but it's because my brain is like really not. Yeah, with this guy. The armor guy. Let's call him the armor guy. That went really off with the movies. That I tried to make an emotional point out of him wanting to watch a movie of Judith, and the running gag of everyone knowing her to be the Phantom Thief is a bit lame. I really enjoyed her interaction with Shizuna when they were fighting and they actually only wanted to save Yume, but the fight just escalated and then Judith stepped in and was like, guys, we have to focus, we have a thing to do, we don't want to fight a life or death situation. That was great. That was so great. I love that scene so much. I'd probably put her in great. I have to say, I can't put Van in good. Van is great. Van is really great. Ah, this is so harsh. Why did nobody tell me Tierlist are hard to make? Ah. Alright. Master. It's also part of my video essay that I want to talk about, but it felt like the game was not finished in regards to the master. I'm calling him master because I don't remember the name. Oh my god. Let me. Kuro Kiseki Master. Not the gun, the burger. That's you? Right, that's you. Master Burger. I really like that they teased him in Cold Steel 4 because back in Cold Steel 4, I was already wondering, okay, why are they going so much in depth with this random character you've never known? But his character felt like they just threw him in. He did not. He didn't even have an own chapter. That's why it felt unfinished. And there's no explanation. I mean, obviously it's planned that there's no explanation for him returning from the death and just not being there. Um, I feel nothing. I would almost put him in bad, but not because he's a bad character, but the way Falcom handled his character just felt really off, especially compared to the other characters. He was not fleshed out. Maybe it's coming in Kurono Kiseki 2. I'm expecting him to be fleshed out there, of course. But for now, I have to put him in I feel nothing. And I feel bad for him because I like his character, but they really didn't flesh him out. I'm sorry. So you're going there. Elaine is the best. I love Elaine so much. Every scene Elaine was in was so great. Maybe I'm biased because there are some scenes I really didn't like because, for example, her turning in her badger emblem for like 2 seconds and then coming back. But as you could have put together, this tier list is fully subjective, and I'm not sure what it is, but Elaine, every scene with Elaine, I was so happy to see her. It was so great, and that's why I also have to say I probably have to put Van and Great, because the dynamic between those two is, I loved it so much. Falcom overdid it a bit, teasing their backstory and not going into detail, because I believe there's still so much missing, and I know they had to build suspense for the second game, but I think they overdid it a bit, so I think the backstory should have been fleshed out already a little bit more. But yeah, I love them interactions. They are both rags and they know, and the way they interact, it's so natural, it's so human. I love it. It's great. Shizuna, she has to be here. Can I put her in best? She's also not very fleshed out. Fleshed out? But it's the same with Elaine. Maybe I should have emphasized this before and not right now, but I should have told you right now, before tier list, that this tier list is how much do I feel when I see this character in a cutscene. And I love Shizuna. When Shizuna, there's just this aura about her. She had to fight with Reen. She's so over the top. When she, in the last chapter, when she just knocked on Van's car and she was like super annoying. I absolutely adore every scene with her. So let's put her there. Yeah, shit, that's fine. Fee, I love Fee so much. She did not have that much time to shine in this game, so it's difficult for me to rank these characters like Risha, as in Jin, apparently, as he's called, Walter, Ren, without thinking about the past games. And in the past games, I love Fee. But in this game, I would maybe only put her in Great because the scenes with her felt a little bit bland. She was there because Falcom wanted her to be there, so yeah. Same probably for Risha. The connection between Risha and Judith felt a bit forced to retcon a connection between a previous crossbow character and Judith, so still put in Great. Yeah, that's how I felt when I saw her. Then, I have to say, when I made a tier list in private for myself for Threads in the Sky characters, Van was... why do I keep calling him Van? When I talked about Shin, I always put him in neutral or bad because he was a nobody for me. There was no character about him. And now in Crossbow, he really has this aura. He's not one of the bracers, he's the bracer, of course, with Elaine. But he has an aura in this game, so he's a good character. I was happy to see him. Renee is great. I love when he knows how to push the buttons on Van. I also adore the interaction with him and Elaine. They did not have that much time to shine together. The interaction, like I said, it's the same with Elaine. I would put him good, maybe great. Yeah, I put him great. He's such a level above everyone else, and I just love that. He's he knows more than the others, and it's part of his attitude. I love it. You, the sidekick of Shizuna. I'm sorry, but I don't remember your name. I mean, I feel nothing. I'm sorry, there was no screen time. It's not like he's a bad character, but I feel nothing. Walter, I have actually had a little bit of a problem with Walter because, of course, Threads in the Sky is some years apart or some years gone already, so his character had time to develop off screen. But when the game started, he still had this bloodlust, and it felt a little bit toned down in the end. Not compared to his. Not compared. How do I say this? Chapter 1 to Chapter 5, Walter did not feel that much different, but if I compare him to Threads in the Sky, he felt a little bit like a different character, a bit toned down. Because I don't know, he was still hungry for blood in this game, but not on on the same level of bloodlust of an insane maniac like Howard. Howard? Is that his name? Howard? I believe so. Oh my god, my name's. I'm sorry, my cognitive memory is bad. So he's good, but he's not great. In Threads in the Sky, he would probably be great, but he's not good in great in Miss Lady Butterfly, I love her design so much. I would almost put her in best on great just because of that. She has this mysterious aura, but she still feels a little bit like we had to introduce a new member of Ouroboros for the sake of introducing a new member, and it was her. I know that Ouroboros will have a main role or greater role in the second game, but for now I have to put her higher. Oh my god, there's so many characters in great. Ren is straight up best. I love Ren. Ren is my favorite character in the entire Kiseki series. Of course, she was a little bit too much of a hey, I can do it all in this game, and I was very disappointed that she was not a playable character in this game. I was very very disappointed with that. I was already spoiled that I believe it's changed in the second game, but oh man, that was so sad. She's my favorite character in the entire game. The Hollow Core, your Mare, Mare, M-A-R-E, Mare is your name. She had a mysterious aura. She still has. Of course, they gave her limited screen time to show her in mystery and to build her up for the second game. She's great. Is she great? Is she good? She's a little bit too much of the I'm so quirky character type. But no, she's good. She's not only good. Sorry. Melchior. I mean, I was very glad that Trails finally introduced a character that actually kills people. It was a little bit over the top sometimes. Like, not that I'm not comfortable with his murder, but it felt a little bit forced. He's a good character. Yeah, he had his bloodlust, but that was probably it. I like the backstory of the garden, because in what was it, Reverie, the garden felt not that deep because you had 7 and 9. Was that her name? 7 and 9? 9 and 4? 4 and 9? 7 and 9. Yeah, the two assassins. And he fleshed out the backstory a bit, but I would only put it in grade. Yume is the best thing that came out of this game. I love her so much. She's so great. How she puts a hold on Maxime. she's a child, but she's also always like, I'm going to be the bistro lady one day. She's great. She's the best. The younger sister, is it? It's not Sheena. Wait, let me trails through Daybreak dancers. Sarah. Oh, Shahina. I was close. Okay, it's Shahina. Good character. Nothing more to say. Same with Shahina. I would probably speed up a bit because I spend a lot of time on the main characters. And let me turn up the music a little bit. Yeah, they're good characters. They had their role in the first chapter. They had their role in the last chapter, but nothing more. Paulette? Yeah, Paulette. Great character. I love her so much. I'm still not sure if I'm on board with how she's dealing with the Maxime situation. Because it's not her character herself, but from a writer's perspective, I'm not a writer, but from my subjective perspective, it feels a bit odd with how she's dealing with it and that she never thought about confronting Max. No, it's okay. I was thinking about that it's weird that she never confronted Maxime when she found out or read about him in the newspapers. But that's not for me to decide. It's such a bizarre situation. Is she great? Is she best for that? Maybe. I almost switched to German there. I'm going to put her in the beginning of great. Maybe she's the best. The landlord. Oh my god, my name's whatever. I like him, but he's way too much the stereotypical. I'm so harsh, but I actually respect you and like you. He's like the guy that puts that watches out for Joker and Persona 5. He's basically him. He's a carbon copy of him, so he's a good character. I like him, but nothing more. Hermes has. I'm still not sure if there's going to be a deeper story with Hermes, because they are building her up with her never picking up her helmet or never taking down her helmet, and nobody has seen her face besides there was one girl in the Backlight District that talked about seeing her face. So I'm pretty sure they're building her up and it's not like a throwaway. But for now, she's alright. She's alright, yeah. Oh my god. What was your name? What was your name? Detective. No, you were the journalist. I cannot type, I'm sorry. Marielle. Marielle is the best. She's so good. Her voice actress is amazing. When Dingo died, oh my god, it broke my heart into half. I was so skeptical because Trails has the problem of One Piece where they don't go all the way with deaths. And it took me very long to accept, okay, Dingo is really dead. Maybe he's alive in... Oh, I think I bumped my mic. Maybe he's alive in the second game, and I will look like a complete idiot. But her development, it was so great. She has the same problem for me that with like Fairy, where both of them lost loved ones in a very, very diabolical way, and it feels like they got over it a little bit too fast. But overall, Marielle, she's so great. I love her so much. The Elder of Hayway, I feel nothing. I'm sorry. You're not the Elder, you're one step below, I believe? Yeah. I feel nothing. I'm sorry. He's just... Yes, he has a little bit of an aura because he has this Hayway position, but... I'm sorry, I don't feel anything. Who are you? I know your face. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I remember the face, but what was his role? Oh, it's the father of Elaine, isn't it? Yeah, it's the father of Elaine. I feel nothing. I'm sorry. I just feel nothing. Maxine, he's a good character. He's like, for such a jerk, or as he appeared in the first chapter, he has surprisingly much character depth, which actually caught me off guard. So I'll put him in good. It's okay. The mechanic of Basel, he's alright, I guess. I don't dislike him. I like how he took care of Katre. It's okay. That's alright. The professor, I know what he did. He's the guy that died, who merged with the AI. I feel nothing. I'm sorry. I really... He appeared, had his outburst, died. That was it. Yeah, so you're the first guy I hate. Or I dislike. Let's just say it's not bad because let's just put dislike. He's a pervert. Maybe I should put him in hate. He's probably the closest we have to Angelica in this game. There are some situations where he positively surprised me, but I really don't like you. Sorry. The Dante. For a character that got built up so much, he disappointed me a little bit. I liked that he was really cut and dry, killing people, not showing any mercy. He had a bit of the problem that Van had, where he was a copy of Reen, and Dante feels like a copy of Osborne, where when Dante lost the core, he immediately changed to, oh, I was influenced by the core. It was not all my decision making. So, is it bad? Is it alright? Almost, I'm sorry. Let's change that back to bad. I really think he's a bad character for myself. He was such a disappointment. I'm surprised by myself right now, but I'm sorry, that's just where I had to put him. Your name is not Montmartre. Wait, what's your name? Bermotti, yes, I really like Bermotti. He's a good character. I wouldn't put him in great because... would I? I love characters like him, like the brokers that give you the information that are on top of the world. He has 2 enforcers and 2 Ghostwriter in his cafe, and he just doesn't care. Because he knows he's above them. Oh, come on, let's put him in great. The little angel lady, fun fact, she was the only one I did not kill, and her scene kind of broke me, because when she was flooded with the emotions, wow, that was hard to watch. That was really hard to watch. And then she wanted to kill herself. I couldn't let her do that. So I hope she gets more screen time in the second game. I don't know how much the decisions the decisions you do, the decisions you do matter in the second game, or if she's canonically dead or alive in the second game, because I would like to see more of her. She was alright. I cannot put her in good. Dingo, straight up, best. He's one of the best characters. I loved him so much. He's such a kind guy. How he treats Mario, how he interacts with Van, how he was looking through Van's outer shell. He's amazing. He is so great. The classmate of Agnes, I mean, she's alright. Nothing more to say. I'm sorry. You Professor Hamilton, right? Right? Professor... Yeah, you're Professor Hamilton. For someone that was built up so much... she did not get that much time to shine or to do stuff. I like her, also especially how she treats Cutter, but she's alright. President. I mean, it's not he's a bad character, but he didn't get much screen time. I really liked when he talked to Ben in the second to last chapter, and he told him, "Hey, if Agnes does not return within 3 days, I'll send in the army. No fucks given." I like that so much. But other than that, I would say he's alright. Yeah. I'm sorry, I feel nothing. He was built up to be the strongest fighter and part of Marduk, but I'm sorry. I just feel nothing yet to him. Yeah, I know who you are. I don't know your name. It's alright. God, I'm so glad that this is my first video and nobody's going to hate me for forgetting all the names. She's good. She can be a little bit annoying with the first 4 Chow, but I really liked her scenes. She's cute. I like her design. She's alright. You are alright. You are an asshole. An absolutely insane asshole. But I respect that. So it's okay. Yeah, I hate you. I'm sorry. He's so annoying. It's not fair to put him below the pervert, so I probably should put that like that. I hate his character so much. Every scene I saw him was so annoying. Like, ugh. Ugh. Alright, moving on. I'm torn. Falcom tried so much to build him up as the big, bad, insane guy. One of the baddest guys Ouroboros has ever employed, where even Walter or even the other enforcers are like, yeah, I hate working with that guy. The thing where we find out that he uses bioweapons was very off for me. How Van figured that out felt very, very forced, but that's not to tarnish his character or Van's character, but it felt like very weird writing. I saw the opening cutscene of Kuro 2, and apparently he's having a bigger role, thank god. Right now I put him in good. Yeah, that seems right. What's it? Concrete? It was worth. Why did I switch to German? Here, concrete, I believe. He reminds me so much of Weissman. He's a good character. He's not. Wait, I fucked up. Nope, you're in good. He's up to something. He's the obvious scholar trails stereotype with a bigger backstory. There's something in the bush. We'll see more about it. It's alright. Wait. I just noticed. Oh my god. No. Did I mix up Elaine's father? Aren't you Elaine's father? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Anyway, let's move on with Jack. Oh my god, I remember the name. He's a good character. I was so happy to see him. And his girl is not in the list. Is she down there? She is. Holly? Holly's great. Jack is good, I believe. Oh, is she great? Huh. No, they're both great. They are both great. I thought about the interactions and the way they behave. They are both great. I love them. It's okay. You were a little bit annoying, but you are alright, I guess. Yeah, nothing more to add to her, I'm sorry. Our little Growl's Ritter Firehead. I really like her. And apparently she has a bigger role in the next game. A little bit too much of a forced asshole, the way she treats Reed. Then, sorry. Deutscher Versprecher. I liked her, but a little bit too many scenes where she was like very annoying. I have my eye on you because there was this sight scene in the last chapter where she was up to something. I believe there were 2 scenes where she was up to something. And I saw the box art of Kaido Kiseki, where I believe she was on the box art, so there's something up with her. Right now, she's a good character, I like her, but nothing more to add to her. Ole Prince! I was very surprised by the first chapter he appeared, where suddenly he was like an insane fighter, and he takes a lot of inspiration from Oliver. I wouldn't put him in great, but he and his bodyguard, maybe she's in great, because she was, I have to say, maybe you have already noticed, I like the characters that are one step of understanding above the others. Like Akasha's Bride was, like all the mentor guys are, the Ouroboros guy, and both of them feel like they fell into this trope as well. But for now, I would put them in good, I believe. Yeah, that's inside. Oh, I'm sorry. This is taken a lot of time. Former President Rocksmith, he's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Oh my god, I gotta get something to drink here. Excuse me for a second, I feel like I'm getting very tired right now. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue with Chao. Chao is a great character. I love him so much. I would actually put him in best probably, because Chao himself, I mean, it's probably true for all of Heiwei, but I love how much Chao stays true to his principles. His principle is basically whoever pays me the most amount of mirror gets my employees, gets me to do his work, and he doesn't care about any kind of loyalty, but it's a kind of loyalty, I believe. He has his loyalty to money, and if you can pay him more, you get his you get, how do you say, you get him under contract, and oh god, sorry. And you know exactly what you get when you employ Chao. You know that he will betray you if there's another one with more money than you. So I absolutely love that. So can I put him in best? I would put him in best for his general character, but oh my god, can I put him in best? Let's put him there right now. Maybe I'll forget. Second Lieutenant, whatever her name is. I love her design. I know it has nothing to do with her character, but I love her design so much. She has not that much screen time. She's a good character. Kilika, I was so happy to see Kilika. Kilika was another one of these characters that was one level above the others, and now she's even more because of her being in the intelligence division. So she's great. Yeah, she's great. You are the brother of the lieutenant, and I really dislike you. He's an annoying type. And there's the next guy we put on dislike, maybe even hate. I really dislike both of them. You can see a trope here with these 3 characters of which characters I dislike. It's mostly the young ones that don't know how big the world is, how to behave properly, and have this preset negative impression of Van, and they treat him like that all throughout the game. I really don't like this character. I don't remember your name at all, but bear with me. The time when I played through the first chapter, I believe it's been, I don't know, 6 months or something. He was kind of an asshole, but I feel nothing. It's okay. The detective. Wait. Your name. I have to look up your name because I really liked you. It's the scene with his kids. No, what is it? What is it, kids? Nate. Is it Nate? No, it's not Nate. Police? Oh my god, I want to know his name. Wait, his name. I'm so sorry, but he deserves to have his name. The Shwani. That's right. Dashwani? Daswani. He's a great character. Maybe best. Because I really enjoyed his scene. Of course, he's also a stereotype of, haha, I'm a policeman and I don't trust you, Van, but I actually respect you and let's work together and yada yada yada. Let's gotta say, put him in best. My god, these two picks are such wild cards, but fuck it. They are going there. No decision change. Who are you? Literally, who are you? I don't remember. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Wait, I think the music is a little bit low again. Aren't you also a professor? Oh my god, let's put it there. This guy, I'm sorry, he's just a bad character for me. The way, I already mentioned, but the way they try to make a plot point out of him watching the movie, I don't know. All the subordinates of Almada felt alright, but him, I'm sorry, I really did not like him. The CEO of Marduk, alright, I would put him in I Feel Nothing, but he has this kind of aura, and it feels like he's also being built up for the next game, so he's alright. It's okay. Let me check. I have to go through my list for a second. Okay, never mind. Our author Graudsritter. God, I want to change this again from dislike to bad because there's a difference for me. Because he's not a bad character, but I just dislike him. It's a bit unfair that I put her in good and he was here. I kind of liked his sass, where he immediately just completely put Van into the dumpster because of his bad preemptive opinion of Van. But it was a bit over the top, and his negative treatment of Van felt so undeserved. Oh my god, the song's a banger. Sorry. And wait. Alright. I'm so torn. Because I appreciated his forward way of behaving and his approach, but I really did not enjoy the scenes he was in. Sorry. What was your name? I'm sorry, I feel nothing. She also, like I said, the subordinates of Armada felt not really fleshed out for me. Same with you. I would put him in alright because he felt a little bit more mature. He knew what he wanted in life. Oh god, I love this song, but I have to change it because the vocals are just distracting me. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's okay. He had his path in his life. He was following that, and I respect that. So I will put him in alright. So now we are getting to the NPC characters that I barely remember. I really dislike you because you were such an asshole to your family. I know you wanted to make money, blah, 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 but I really don't like you. So let's get through the other characters that I remember. You were the leader of the Jägerkorps. You are alright. Borderline, I feel nothing, but I would say alright. You are the bracers that are alright. You were a bit of an asshole, so I wouldn't say feel nothing. I would say you are in dislike. I'm sorry. You were part of Marduk. God, these are the characters where my memory get really hazy. You were the kind of sister of Fairy. You were a good character. You didn't have much screen time because obviously you died. So I would put you in good. She goes straight into... I'm sorry, she's one of the best characters. I'm not 100% sure if I'm mixing her up, but she is the extremely introvert mechanic in the Old Town Orpiment district. Orpiment shop. I love her so much. As an introvert myself, and as someone with social phobia, I felt her so much. See, she's such a great character. I love her so much. So, moving on. I remember you from the Battle Royale in the second to last chapter, but I feel nothing. I'm sorry. You were also in the last chapter when they broke the barrier, but I feel nothing. I literally have no idea who these characters... Wait, you... I think this is the little myth that organized the party in the last chapter, where all the NPC gathered to say thank you to Van, I believe. If that's her, she's a great character. I really like her. But I'm not sure if I'm mixing her up, so I'm sorry. You are one of... Oh, I remember who you are. You are from the Papul Guard? What's the name? Papul Guard? Ah, there's this guard, the church guard. Oh god, vocals again, I'm sorry. He was alright. It's not I feel nothing, because he had also this... God, I feel like Gaius when I say this wind around him of mysteriousness. And maybe he's actually a good character from one I've seen. I'll come back to it. I'll go through the list one more time. I'm sorry that I kind of sped up through the last characters, but I underestimated a little bit how much time this was going to take and how tired I'm going to be. I don't remember you. I'm sorry. I remember him more than these 4 characters. Or let's say these 3. These 3, I literally have no idea who they are. I literally don't know. These 2 I recognize from the faces, but I'm sorry, I have no idea. So, alright. Sorry if that was loud. Let's go through the characters all again. Ren, no doubt. Yes, 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 yes. I cannot believe I put you in best, but alright. Yes, yes. She's a bit high, but it's okay. They are great. Yeah, that's okay. Good. Yep, yep, yep. Maybe he could be in great, but he's too much of a stereotype. And Howard especially, is his name Howard? I don't know. He's so great, but he didn't have so much time. It's okay. Maybe in the next tier list after Crew 2. Don't disappoint me. He'll be in great. It's okay. That's alright. Fairy in alright. I feel bad because I like Fairy very much. But it felt like she did not have that much shine. She was the naive child. Let's put her in good. I cannot put it on my heart to put Fairy in alright. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I will probably love his character so much, but for now he's alright. That's good, that's good, that's good. Maybe he's in good, but nah. Wow. I'm surprised by myself right now that I put Cutter and I feel nothing. That's harsh. Let's put him in alright. Maybe... Nah, not higher. Yeah. I have to say, character-wise, maybe I should put the Master in bed. Because his character felt so random. But now I'm in the dilemma again where I'm like, am I judging the character himself or how Falcom handled the character? Because from the character himself, I like him. But the way they handled him, I'm like, sorry, but that was so bad. Oh my god. So, it's okay if I take the middle ground and put him in. I feel nothing. It's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Yeah. I really like her design, but sorry, I feel nothing. Disappointing, annoying, very annoying. Bad character for me. Annoying. Hate. That's alright. Who are you? Okay, I think I'm alright. I have my inner peace with this tier list. I'm a very mood dependent person, so if I would do this tier list again in a week, it would probably change. And like I said, a lot of my memories are very hazy. But overall, I think I'm pretty happy with this tier list. So let me know your thoughts. put up the thumbs down, press the subscribe button, all the YouTube stuff. We'll see when the next video will be, the next live stream. This was very sporadically. I'm very sorry for not remembering the names. Even if I would have not have this huge break between starting and finishing the game, it would not have been better. Trust me, I'm so terrible with names. But yeah, that's it for this stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.